In our world today, there are three main kinds of guys: the alpha, the beta, and the sigma. The alpha guy is the leader, the one everyone looks up to. The beta guy is the friendly one who doesn't stand out much. Now, the sigma guy is a bit different. He's like a lone wolf, not following all the usual rules. He's quiet, a bit mysterious, and people sometimes don't get him. Some folks are scared of sigma guys because they're not easy to understand. Sigma men are unique, not fitting into any specific group. They march to their own tune and live life their way. Let me share with you 10 reasons why people find sigma guys a bit intimidating. 1. They can't be forced to do something against their will. Sigma males don't fit into the usual alpha-beta categories. They're not into competing for who's in charge or trying to outdo others. This shakes up the way things are usually done and makes people uneasy. While the alpha guy is seen as tough and assertive, the sigma guy is smart and quiet, not sticking to what society expects. Sigma guys are rebels who question the rules and aren't scared to go against the norm. They're not doing it to be troublemakers. They just want to figure out the truth for themselves. They're the ones asking the tough questions and not just accepting things as they seem. This can make people uncomfortable, especially those who are okay with not knowing much. It also messes with the usual power setup because sigma guys don't shy away from challenging those in charge. They don't blindly follow orders, and that can make those in power feel threatened. 2. They can easily influence people. Sigma males excel at understanding others, making them skilled in influencing people. They can easily figure out how to persuade others to meet their needs without resorting to harm. If, for instance, an alpha male is causing problems, a sigma male can usually resolve the issue through conversation, steering clear of violence. They know how to connect with alphas, using the right words to diffuse the situation. Sigmas also mastered the art of reverse psychology, which is essentially a deep understanding of how people think and what they desire. While some might view this as manipulation, it's really just a keen grasp of human psychology. This ability contributes to the success of sigma males, allowing them to achieve their goals without relying on physical strength. Unlike alpha males who might resort to force, sigma males use their mental prowess, earning them the title of psychological warriors. 3. They control behind the shadows. While alpha types grab all the attention, sigma individuals prefer to work from the shadows. They're the ones pulling the strings, operating behind the scenes. The sigma is often the brains behind the operation and the one making the important decisions. They're not afraid to take charge, even though they don't seek the limelight. This can be confusing for others, as people aren't used to seeing someone in power who doesn't crave attention. Sigma individuals are sometimes mistaken for being lazy because they're not always up front. But don't be fooled. The sigma is always in control. Unlike alpha leaders who dominate with aggression, sigma leaders dominate with intelligence and careful calculation. They can perceive things others might miss and use this knowledge to their advantage. This ability allows them to stay one step ahead of everyone else while remaining in the background. Leading from outside the spotlight isn't easy, but sigma individuals excel at it. Many people don't even consider it because they can't imagine such a thing. This is how sigmas manage everything while others are occupied with alpha-style leadership. They can exert their influence without drawing attention to themselves, making them powerful and intimidating to others. 4. They're always ready. Sigma males pay close attention to details and are always ready for anything that might happen. They understand that unexpected things can happen at any time, so they get ready for the worst while hoping for the best. Some may see this as being overly cautious, but it's really just a sharp awareness of what's happening in the world. Sigmas stay alert to what's going on around them and are constantly thinking ahead. They enjoy making plans and getting ready for whatever might come their way. While some might think this is being negative, it's actually about being realistic. There's a big difference between having a negative outlook and being well prepared. Negativity can hold you back, but preparation is a positive step that helps you succeed. That's why they're often seen as the ultimate survivors. They know how to adjust to any situation, increasing the chances of coming out on top while others are busy worrying about what might happen. Sigma males stay ahead because they're busy getting ready for the future, and that's why they rarely get caught off guard. 5. The don't seek validation. Many folks tend to go along with what everyone else is doing because they want others to like them. This strong desire for approval can be a big obstacle, stopping people from doing what they really want in life. Sigma males, on the other hand, don't worry about what others think of them. They're not bothered about being popular or winning everyone's approval. While alpha males aim to be the leader of the group, Sigma males are perfectly fine doing their own thing. Their lack of concern for others' opinions makes them quite intimidating to people. This attitude is a big reason why they find success. They aren't held back by what others think, so they're free to follow their own interests. People often get scared of things they don't understand, and that's definitely true for Sigma males. They're mysterious and not easy to figure out, which can make them pretty feared. People fear what they can't control, and Sigma males are definitely not easy to control. You can't put them in a box, and their actions are hard to predict. This unpredictability is what makes them both dangerous and fascinating. 6. They think independently. Sigma individuals stand strong against the pressure to conform or follow the crowd. They feel at ease going their own way and making decisions independently. This might make others uncomfortable, especially those who prefer to fit in and follow the norm. Being able to think independently is seen as a challenge to the established way of doing things, as it opens the door to new and creative ideas. When people shy away from thinking for themselves, they tend to blindly obey those in charge. This can lead to a lack of progress and a decrease in creative thinking. While conformity might seem like a cozy choice, it isn't always the best one. Sigma individuals encourage others to think independently and question things that don't make sense. This promotes fresh viewpoints and innovative thinking. Following the herd can be risky because it erases individuality, turning people into followers who don't question their leaders. This lack of independent thinking can have serious consequences, as people stop using their own judgment and are more likely to make irrational choices. Sigma individuals serve as a reminder of the importance of thinking for oneself and challenging authority. 7. They're unpredictable. A Sigma person is quite unpredictable. They do things that nobody expects because they always think creatively. Their face usually doesn't show much emotion, and they're skilled at keeping their feelings hidden. It's tough to figure out what they're thinking or how they feel. Some people might think they're unfeeling because of their calm expression. Despite appearing cool under pressure, Sigmas are actually quite emotional. Even when they're happy, they don't always show it. You can never be sure what a Sigma will do next, which can be both exciting and challenging. They're full of surprises, and just when you think you understand them, they'll do something unexpected. 8. They are often seen as unapproachable and intimidating. Sigmas may not intend to, but they often appear unfriendly and hard to approach. This is due to their body language and the way they present themselves, carrying an air of "don't bother me." Surprisingly, this can be an advantage. People tend to be intimidated by those who exude confidence and control, leading to Sigmas earning respect, even if they aren't everyone's favorite. Their reserved demeanor helps them steer clear of unnecessary drama and conflicts. Even though being unapproachable isn't their goal, they're okay with people keeping their distance. Sigma males don't engage in small talk and prefer solitude. They find meaningless conversations a waste of time and would rather be alone than spend time with those they don't connect with. While this might make them seem a bit arrogant or solitary, it's simply their preference in how they spend their time. 9. They have no fear. Sigma guys are not scared of taking chances or putting themselves out there. This might be frightening for people who prefer to stay safe and are afraid of failing. Even though Sigmas can feel fear, they confront it without hesitation. They understand that failure is just a part of life and aren't scared of taking risks, unlike others who might avoid opportunities due to fear. Sigmas are always prepared for anything. They don't fear change or what's unknown. This fearlessness is what helps them improve rapidly. They're constantly pushing themselves to the maximum, something an average person might avoid. That's why they often achieve things that others thought were impossible. Sigma guys don't like feeling trapped or restricted. They need to feel free and unrestrained. Staying in one place without progress is their biggest enemy. They have to keep moving forward to keep life exciting. This drive for progress may seem like an addiction at times. They're always pursuing the next challenge and are not content until they achieve their goals, because for Sigmas, life is an endless journey. There's always something new to learn and something new to achieve. People sometimes fear Sigmas because they're different from everyone else. This can be intimidating for those used to a more average way of life. 10. People fear the Sigma male due to their fear of uncertainty. People don't always know what to expect from Sigma individuals, which adds to their mystery. They aren't afraid to express their thoughts openly. Sigma folks are very honest and will tell you exactly what they think, even if it's not what you want to hear. This sometimes leads to conflicts with their bosses. Unlike others who aim to please everyone, Sigmas don't care about what others think. They'd rather be honest and tell you the truth, even if it's a bit harsh. It's not always easy to be the one who speaks their mind, but it's always worthwhile. While it might not make you popular, it will always earn you respect.